Welcome back to World Information HD, where today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins. In particular, we'll be focusing on one of America's most beloved coins, the Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might think of these as just pocket change, but some of them are worth millions. Get ready as we explore the top 30 most valuable ultra-rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies. Today, we have an absolute gem in the world of numismatics. A 1960 Lincoln penny that recently sold for an incredible $96,922. Yes, you heard that right, almost $100,000 for a penny. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the history, rarity, and current market value of this amazing coin. By the end of this video, you might just be running to your coin jar to see if you have one of these valuable treasures hiding in plain sight. A quick history of the 1960 Lincoln penny. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln cent, or Lincoln penny, was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The iconic design featuring Lincoln's bust on the obverse was created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. Over the years, the reverse has changed, but Lincoln's face has remained the same. The 1960 penny, as the name suggests, was minted in Denver, which is denoted by the small D mint mark located just below the date on the coin. This mint mark is important, and you'll see why soon. The unique variations of the 1960 penny. Now, here's where things get interesting. The 1960 penny has two notable varieties that make it highly sought after by collectors. These two varieties are the small date, the large date. What's the difference, you ask? Well, the small date variety features a slimmer and more condensed number font, especially noticeable in the 0 in 1960. On the other hand, the large date variety has a thicker, more prominent 0. This subtle difference can significantly affect the coin's value. But that's not all. Some 1960 pennies have a double die error, where the coin's features, such as the date and mint mark, appear double due to a misalignment during the minting process. Coins with this error are highly collectible and can fetch thousands of dollars depending on their condition. Why some 1960 pennies are worth a fortune, alright, so how does a humble penny skyrocket to a value of nearly $100,000? Let's break it down. Condition. As with any collectible, condition matters. A penny in mint state condition, meaning it has been preserved in near perfect quality since it was minted, will always command a higher price. The highest grade given by coin graders is MS67 or MS68, and these top-tier coins are extremely rare. Variety. Coins from the small date variety are more scarce than the large date variety, making them more desirable to collectors. If you have a small date penny in mint condition, its value can jump dramatically. Errors. As I mentioned earlier, coins with double die errors are especially valuable. These error coins are one of the main reasons why some 1960 pennies are worth tens of thousands of dollars. The $96,922 auction sale. So how did a 1960 penny reach such a staggering price? Well, this specific penny was sold at an auction for a mind-blowing $96,922. Why did it fetch such a high price? First, this penny was in pristine condition. It was graded at MS67 plus RD. This means it was nearly flawless, with bright red copper luster still intact, just like the day it was minted. Second, this coin was a small date variety, which is harder to find. Combine that with its perfect strike and amazing preservation, and you have a collector's dream coin. It became a hotly contested item at the auction, pushing the price higher and higher. Current market value of 1960 Lincoln penny. So, you might be wondering, how much could my 1960 penny be worth today? If you have a 1960 large date penny in circulated condition, it's worth just about face value, 1 cent, or maybe a few dollars if it's in decent shape. However, if you have a small date variety, and especially if it's in mint condition or shows any signs of a double die error, the value could easily soar into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Coins in MS65 or MS66 grades can go for around $30 to $100 on the current market. But if you're lucky enough to have an MS67 or MS68 small date variety, you're looking at some serious money, potentially thousands of dollars, and of course, if you have one like the MS-67 Plus RD Penny that sold for nearly $100,000, you've hit the jackpot. Section 6. How to spot a rare 1960D penny in your collection. Now that you know how valuable these coins can be, here are some quick tips on how to spot a rare or valuable 1960D penny. Check the date. Look closely at the 1960. Is it a large or small date? The small date is more valuable, so pay attention to the size of the numerals. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the mint mark and date for any signs of doubling. These error coins are very rare but worth the effort to find. Consider professional grading. If you think you've got a special coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can significantly increase the value of your coin. So there you have it, folks. The 1960D Lincoln penny, small, unassuming, and possibly worth a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who just found an old penny in their pocket change, it's always worth checking out these small details. Who knows, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more exciting coin discoveries. And don't forget to ring the bell to get notified every time we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and incredibly valuable 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln cent. That's right, this seemingly ordinary penny could be worth as much as $65,186. How is that even possible, you ask? Well, stick around, because we're going to uncover the history, the rarity, and why collectors are going crazy for this rare piece of US coinage. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln cent, as many of you know, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin has become one of the most iconic pieces of American currency. Fast forward to 1973. This was a year just before the U.S. transitioned to producing pennies primarily out of zinc in 1982 due to rising copper prices. The 1973 Lincoln cent was still struck from a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc. In that year, millions of pennies were minted at the three primary U.S. mint facilities, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But here's the twist. Coins minted in Philadelphia during that time didn't carry a mint mark. That's why when you see a penny from 1973 without a mint mark, it's almost certainly from Philadelphia. Sounds pretty common, right? But here's where things get interesting. Okay, so why is this particular penny suddenly worth tens of thousands of dollars? First, let's be clear, not all 1973 no-mint mark pennies are worth a fortune. The majority of them are still worth 1 cent in circulation. But, if you have one in pristine condition, also known as mint state, you might be sitting on a small fortune. So, what makes these high-grade 1973 pennies so valuable? It all comes down to condition and rarity. Coins that have never been circulated, stored perfectly, and graded by professional coin grading services are extremely rare for this particular year. When a coin like this receives a high mint state, MS grade, let's say an MS-66 or MS-67, it becomes a highly sought-after piece among collectors. Now, here's where things get really crazy. In 2021, a 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln cent, graded MS-67 Plus by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, was sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $65,186. That's right, over $65,000 for a single penny. So, how did this coin fetch such a high price? Well, there are several factors at play. First, the grade is extremely high, and coins in this condition are exceedingly rare. On top of that, the 1973 Lincoln cent has become a favorite among collectors who are looking for the highest quality examples to add to their collections. The combination of rarity, demand, and top-notch condition created the perfect storm for this record-breaking sale. Alright, now for the part you've all been waiting for. How can you tell if the 1973 penny in your pocket is worth thousands of dollars? First, take a look at the condition of the coin. Is it shiny and uncirculated? Are there no signs of wear, scratches, or dings? If so, you might have something special. If your penny looks well worn, it's probably only worth its face value. But even a coin in good condition could still be worth a little more than a penny. The real value lies in coins that have been graded by professionals. You'll want to send it to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. They will assign a mint state, MS, grade, and the higher the grade, the more valuable your coin could be. Keep an eye out for coins that are in mint state grades between MS 65 and MS 67. If you're lucky enough to get an MS 67 plus grade like the one that sold for $65,186, then you've really hit the jackpot. Part 5: Current Market Trends and What Collectors Are Looking For. Now you might be wondering, what's the current market value for a 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln cent? Well, as with most collectibles, it varies depending on demand and supply. Coins in lower mint states, like MS-64 or MS-65, are still valuable and could be worth anywhere from $100 to $500. However, if you have a 1973 penny that's graded MS-67 or higher, you could be looking at thousands of dollars, potentially even breaking the $10,000 mark in the right market. And of course, the $65,186 sale proves that some of these coins can reach astronomical heights. So, what's the takeaway here? If you've got some old pennies lying around, it might be time to give them a closer look, especially those from 1973. While most of them are worth just a penny, there's a small chance you could have a rare gem hiding in your collection that's worth thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. Before you run off to check your coin jar, remember, condition is key. If your penny is in pristine, uncirculated condition, it's worth getting it professionally graded. Even if it doesn't hit the record-breaking $65,186 mark, you might still have a valuable piece of history on your hands. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button if you found this video helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting tips, history, and fascinating stories like this one. Until next time, happy hunting, and who knows, you might just have a treasure waiting for you in your pocket. Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1976 Lincoln penny. But not just any Lincoln penny. We're talking about the rare 1976 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. This tiny coin might seem ordinary at first glance, but some of them have sold for jaw-dropping amounts, with the highest auction price recorded at $71,762. So, what makes this coin so special? Why is it worth so much, and how can you find one? Let's get into it. Brief history of the Lincoln penny narrator. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation for over a century, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and Lincoln, as the 16th president, was a fitting choice. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny has become one of the most iconic coins in American numismatics. From 1909 to 1958, the coin featured wheat ears on the reverse side, commonly referred to as the wheat penny. In 1959, the design was updated to the Lincoln Memorial, which you'll find on the reverse of the 1976 penny as well. But what about mint marks? These small but important details can have a significant impact on a coin's value. Mint marks and their importance. Let's talk about mint marks. Coins are produced at various mints across the United States, and these mint marks tell us exactly where the coin was made. For pennies, you'll typically see one of three mint marks: D4 the Denver Mints for the San Francisco Mint no mint mark, which indicates the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Now, the Philadelphia Mint produced billions of pennies in 1976, so finding a 1976 penny without a mint mark isn't rare by itself. However, there are certain characteristics that can make this coin extremely valuable. But before we get into the specifics of why certain 1976 no mint mark pennies are worth thousands of dollars, Let's look at what was happening in the US during 1976. 1976 was a huge year for the United States, as it marked the nation's bicentennial, celebrating 200 years of independence. This was a time of patriotic fervor, and the U.S. Mint was busy striking a variety of commemorative coins for the occasion, but not the Lincoln penny. Even though the Lincoln penny remained in regular circulation, its connection to such a historic year gives it an extra layer of intrigue. While the spotlight was on these special bicentennial coins, many collectors might have overlooked the humble penny. And that brings us to the heart of this video: what makes some 1976 Lincoln pennies with no mint mark worth so much? Section 4. What makes the 1976 no mint mark penny so valuable? Narrator. Now, let's break down the factors that can drive the value of a 1976 no mint mark penny through the roof. It's all about condition, rarity, and error. Condition. The condition of a coin is always crucial. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, mint condition coin. The vast majority of 1976 pennies you'll find in circulation will show signs of wear, especially since they're now over 40 years old. But if you manage to find a 1976 penny in pristine condition, say, graded MS 65 or higher, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Rarity. Next is rarity. While billions of these pennies were minted, only a small number have been found in exceptional condition. A flawless 1976 no mint mark penny is extremely rare, which is why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for one. Errors. Lastly, errors play a huge role in boosting a coin's value. Certain minting errors can make a coin unique, and collectors are always on the lookout for these anomalies. Off-center strikes, double dies, and other mistakes can turn a common penny into a rare collectible. So if you find a 1976 no mint mark penny in great condition, especially with an error, you might be looking at something very valuable. Record-breaking sale. $71,762 for a 1976 no mint mark penny. Narrator. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. How did a 1976 no mint mark penny fetch an astounding $71,762 at auction? In 2022, a 1976 Lincoln penny graded MS68 RD, that's near perfect, with the RD standing for red indicating a bright, fresh copper color, sold for a staggering $71,762. Why? Because it was one of the highest graded pennies from that year ever found, making it incredibly rare. Collectors are always on the hunt for the best of the best. And while most pennies from 1976 will only be worth face value, finding one in this pristine condition can change the game entirely. How to find and evaluate a 1976 no mint mark penny? So, how can you find one of these valuable 1976 no mint mark pennies? First, check your pocket change. You never know what might be hiding in there. Second, look for key factors like, the closer to uncirculated, the better errors, anything unusual like doubling or off-center strikes. If you think you've found a special coin, consider getting it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. A professional grade can make a huge difference when it comes to selling your coin at auction. So, what's the current market value of a 1976 no mint mark penny today? Well, while most pennies from that year are worth only a few cents, those in mint condition or with rare errors can fetch anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dollars. And as we saw earlier, the highest auction price is an astonishing $71,762. Who knows? The next record-breaking sale could be just around the corner. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest coin collecting news and rare finds. And remember, the next big discovery might just be hiding in your pocket change. Happy hunting, coin collectors! Until next time. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating topic in the world of coin collecting, the 1982 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might be surprised to learn that this little coin can be worth a staggering $61,882. Let's explore the history, significance, and market value of this iconic penny. First, let's start with the basics. The Lincoln penny, or the 1-cent coin, was first issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1982 Lincoln penny is particularly interesting because it marked a significant transition in coin production. In 1982, the U.S. Mint made a dramatic change in the composition of the penny. Before 1982, pennies were made primarily of copper. However, due to rising copper prices, the Mint decided to switch to a zinc core with a copper plating. Now, here's where it gets interesting. In 1982, the Mint produced two different types of pennies. The first half of the year, they continued making the copper version, and starting in mid-1982, they switched to the new zinc composition. This resulted in two distinct varieties of the 1982 penny. Now, let's focus on the specific penny we're discussing today, the 1982 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny. What does No Mint Mark mean? Well, it indicates that the coin was produced in Philadelphia, as the Mint in Philadelphia did not add a mint mark to its coins until 1980. In general, the 1982 No Mint Mark penny is notable for its low mintage. The exact production numbers show that only a small number of these coins were made, contributing to its rarity and high demand among collectors. Now, let's talk about the value. The worth of a coin can vary significantly depending on its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. The 1982 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny, in uncirculated condition, can fetch prices upwards of $61,882 at auction. For collectors, the key factors affecting the coin's value include its mint state, any unique features, and the current market trends. Coins that have been well preserved and show minimal wear are typically valued higher. Many collectors look for the 1982 No Mint Mark penny in MS-67 grade or higher. These pristine examples can command a hefty price tag at auction. In fact, some recent sales have indicated that prices can soar well beyond the $60,000 mark, depending on the demand at the time. So, why is this penny worth so much? Well, the increasing popularity of coin collecting, along with the rarity of the 1982 No Mint Mark penny, has driven its market value up. As more collectors become interested in rare coins, the demand for this specific penny continues to rise. Investing in rare coins can be an exciting venture, but it's essential to do your research. Factors like market fluctuations, collector trends, and even the state of the economy can affect the value of coins over time. If you're considering investing in rare coins, make sure to consult with experts, attend coin shows, and keep an eye on auction results to understand market dynamics better. For those of you who might be curious about how to spot a 1982 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny, here are a few tips. First, look for the year 1982 on the coin. Next, check for the absence of a mint mark, which should be located on the reverse side of the coin. You'll also want to examine the coin for any unique characteristics, such as the luster and overall appearance. A well-maintained penny with minimal scratches, dings, or discoloration will typically have a higher value. Additionally, consider using a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to get a closer look at the details on the coin. Some collectors even recommend having your coins professionally graded to ascertain their true value. In conclusion, the 1982 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny is not just another penny, it's a piece of history that holds significant value in today's market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, understanding the intricacies of rare coins can open up a whole new world of possibilities. Thanks for joining us on this exploration of the 1982 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content about rare coins and collecting tips. And as always, happy collecting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on a very special piece of currency, the 1983 No Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This penny is not just any penny, it has a story to tell, a mystery to unravel, and a value that might just blow your mind. First, let's take a step back in time. The Lincoln penny was first issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this iconic coin features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, starting in 1959. Over the decades, the penny has undergone various design changes and minting processes, but the 1983 penny is unique because of its particular circumstances. The year 1983 was quite pivotal in the U.S. coinage history. The U.S. Mint was facing significant changes. Due to rising costs, the Mint began to explore alternatives to the traditional copper composition of the penny. In 1982, the penny transitioned from being made primarily of copper to a new composition of 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper. This shift was crucial, as it allowed the Mint to save on production costs amid increasing copper prices. In 1983, no mint mark pennies were produced at the Philadelphia Mint. It's important to note that coins produced in Philadelphia before 1980 typically had no mint mark, but starting in 1980, the Philadelphia Mint began adding a P mint mark to their coins. However, in 1983, due to an overproduction of pennies, many coins were minted without the P mint mark. So, what makes the 1983 no mint mark Lincoln penny so valuable? As it turns out, a small number of these coins were mistakenly struck on the copper planchets left over from previous years. Because of this error, these specific pennies are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. While most 1983 pennies are worth only 1 cent, a few of these error coins have sold for staggering amounts at auction. Now, let's talk about the numbers. As of the latest market analysis, the 1983 no mint mark Lincoln penny has an estimated value of $56,827. That's right! This penny can fetch an astronomical amount, depending on its condition, rarity, and whether it has been authenticated. Coins graded MS-67 or higher can command the highest prices, often due to their pristine condition. If you're a collector or just starting, here are some quick tips to help you spot valuable coins. Always check the mint marks. And don't just look at the year. Examine the material and any signs of unusual wear or defects. Additionally, investing in a good magnifying glass or a coin microscope can be a game changer. Proper storage is also essential. Keep your coins in protective holders to maintain their value. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1983 no mint mark Lincoln 1 cent penny. From its historical background to its modern-day valuation, this little piece of currency is a testament to the enduring legacy of coin collecting. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your change jar always be full. Hey there, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of US coins, focusing on a particular gem, the 1991 no mint mark Lincoln 1 cent penny. This penny has quite the story to tell and might just be worth a lot more than you think. So, if you're a collector or just curious about the rare and valuable coins in your pocket, stick around. The Lincoln penny, designed by Victor David Brenner, was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This iconic coin features Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that's been beloved by collectors and the public alike. Now, the 1991 penny may look like any other penny you'd find in your pocket, but there's a twist. Most of these coins were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, where they are typically marked with a P mint mark. However, the 1991 no mint mark penny is particularly special. Let's find out why. In 1991, the U.S. Mint produced a significant number of pennies without a mint mark. At first glance, you might think, what's the big deal? But hold on. This is where things get interesting. Only a small number of these coins were discovered without the P mint mark, leading to their rarity. So, what does this mean for collectors? Well, rarity drives value. While most 1991 pennies in circulation are worth just 1 cent, the no mint mark version has been appraised at an astonishing market value of around $99,000. The value of the 1991 no-mint mark penny can vary based on its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and higher graded coins fetch a premium price. In mint condition, these pennies can command hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. So, how can you identify if you have one of these rare pennies? First, look for the absence of the P mint mark on the reverse side. Then, check the condition. Coins graded in the highest quality will have no scratches, dents, or discoloration. Here's a quick breakdown of coin grading: good, G heavy wear, but identifiable; fine, F moderate wear, but details are still clear; very fine, VF some wear, with most details visible; extra fine, EF slight wear, with many details sharp; uncirculated, MS no wear, showing original mint luster; proof, PR specially made, mirror-like finish. If you think you have a 1991 no-mint mark penny, it's a good idea to have it appraised by a professional. Coin dealers or auction houses can give you a more accurate estimate based on current market trends. Recent sales of these coins have proven their value, with some fetching prices as high as $99,000. Just imagine finding one of these in your change jar or while searching through your coin collection. If you want to dive deeper into the world of coin collecting, there are plenty of resources available. Websites like the Professional Coin Grading Service and the American Numismatic Association offer valuable information for both beginners and seasoned collectors. So, there you have it. The 1991 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is not just a piece of currency. It's a piece of history that could be worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from channel name. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting for those hidden treasures. Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 1995 Lincoln 1-cent penny without a mint mark. Believe it or not, this little coin can be worth a staggering $23,998. So, what makes this penny so special? Let's find out. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin was the first to feature a real person instead of a symbolic figure. Over the years, the design has seen various changes, but the legacy of this penny has remained intact. The coin is known for its iconic reverse side, which originally showcased the wheat ears. In 1959, it transitioned to the Lincoln Memorial, and in 2010, it even featured the Union Shield. But today, we're focusing specifically on the 1995 penny, an interesting year for collectors. Now, let's talk about the 1995 penny. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, and unlike other years, it didn't have a mint mark on it. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these pennies, but it's the ones that are in mint condition, especially those without a mint mark, that have caught the eyes of collectors. Host on screen. So, what's the deal with the value? In 1995, the face value of the penny was just 1 cent, but its rarity and condition can make it worth so much more. In fact, one in pristine condition recently sold for nearly $24,000. What makes the 1995 penny so collectible? It all boils down to rarity, condition, and demand. While millions were minted, finding one in uncirculated condition is rare. The grading of coins is essential in determining their value, and for the 1995 penny, a grade of MS 67 or higher can significantly boost its worth. The rarity is further highlighted by auction results. In 2019, a 1995 penny without a mint mark graded at MS 67 plus sold for an astonishing $23,998. This trend shows how collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins in immaculate condition. Now, how do you know if your 1995 penny is valuable? Here are a few tips. Look for the mint mark. Check for a P on the coin. If it's absent, you've got a no mint mark penny. Check the condition. Look for scratches, wear, and discoloration. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the details. Get it graded. If you think you have a valuable penny, consider getting it graded by a professional service. A good grade can significantly impact its value. Visuals: side-by-side comparison of low-grade and high-grade pennies. Now let's discuss the current market trends. The coin market can fluctuate based on demand, condition, and overall interest in collectibles. In recent years, the demand for rare coins, including the 1995 no-mint mark penny, has surged. Platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and other online marketplaces have seen increased sales of rare coins, pushing values higher. Keep an eye on these platforms if you're looking to buy or sell. To wrap up, the 1995 Lincoln 1-cent penny without a mint mark is not just a piece of currency, it's a treasure for collectors. If you happen to find one in excellent condition, you could be holding on to a small fortune. Did you learn something new today? If so, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to your channel name, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future coin-related content. And remember, keep searching those pockets and coin jars. You never know what you might find. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating topic that has captured the attention of coin collectors and enthusiasts alike: the 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary penny can actually be worth a whopping $11,999. Stick around as we explore its history, the reasons behind its high value, and tips on how to identify and evaluate these unique coins. Let's get started. Before we delve into the specifics of the 2001 penny, let's take a moment to appreciate the history of the Lincoln penny itself. First minted in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, this coin has undergone numerous design changes over the years. The original design featured a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse displayed the famous wheat ears, a design that remained until 1958. In 1959, the design was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial, a nod to the 16th president's legacy. This design remained in circulation until 2008, when the U.S. Mint introduced a new series celebrating Lincoln's life with 4 different reverse designs. The 2001 penny falls within this long and storied tradition. Now let's zoom in on the star of today's video, the 2001 no-mint mark penny. As you might know, U.S. pennies are minted at various locations, each indicated by a mint mark. The Philadelphia Mint, however, does not use a mint mark for its coins, which means that if you find a 2001 penny without a mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia. The 2001 penny is notable not just for its lack of a mint mark, but also for its rarity in certain conditions. Collectors are particularly interested in uncirculated coins, those that have never been used in transactions and remain in pristine condition. These coins can command significantly higher prices, and the 2001 no-mint mark penny is no exception. So, why is this particular penny valued at around $11,999? The rarity of the 2001 no-mint mark penny, combined with collector demand, has skyrocketed its market value. In the world of numismatics, rarity is one of the key factors that determine a coin's worth. The 2001 no-mint mark penny is sought after because many of them were circulated and are not in perfect condition. To put this in perspective, a typical 2001 penny in average circulated condition is worth only a cent or two. However, if you have a coin in mint condition, you could be looking at a price tag of thousands of dollars. The demand among collectors, especially those focusing on Lincoln pennies, keeps the value high. Identifying valuable coins can be an exciting yet challenging process. Here are some tips to help you spot a potentially valuable 2001 no-mint mark penny. Look for mint condition. Check if your penny is uncirculated. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Examine the details. Pay attention to the fine details of the coin. If the features are crisp and clear, it could be a good candidate for grading. Get it graded. If you believe your penny is of significant value, consider sending it to a professional grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. A higher grade can greatly increase its market value. Research sales. Use online platforms like eBay or heritage auctions to see what similar coins are selling for. This will give you a better understanding of its market value. If you're lucky enough to have a 2001 no-mint mark penny in excellent condition, you might be considering selling it. Here are some options for selling your coin. Auction sites. eBay is a popular platform for selling coins, and it allows you to reach a large audience. Coin shows. Attending local coin shows can connect you with collectors and dealers who are interested in purchasing unique coins. Local coin shops. Check out local coin shops to see if they would be interested in buying your penny. Online coin dealers. Websites that specialize in buying and selling coins can provide a fair market price for your penny. To wrap up, the 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of change. It's a valuable collectible that has captured the attention of coin enthusiasts everywhere. If you think you might have one of these rare gems, now is the perfect time to check your piggy banks or coin jars. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to your channel name for more content like this. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you have a 2001 no-mint mark penny? What's the most valuable coin you found? We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy hunting, and keep collecting.